and girls, we are back for a super emergency podcast because we weren't able to record at a normal time this week. Had an emergency come up, but Ryan Luce is in studio.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Longtime friend. We talked about forever ago doing a podcast together, but having one, me, him, and Cedric moved away, so
yeah,
that never really came together.
I wish he was still here, but
yeah. I was thinking about calling him while we're live on this so he could be part of it. And I'm like, dude, we're fucking.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I think he's. Dude, did you see he's at fucking the horse races right now?
Oh, the Kentucky Derby?
I think so.
Oh, no. I don't follow that shit.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wild card, that guy. But,
that'd be cool to get him on the phone.
Yeah, dude, I talk to him every single card. He'll call me, at midnight or whatever, after the card, and be like, how did you see that? I can't even remember the last one. 273, who was that?
Shit.
Colby and...
I've been working so much.
Wow.
Damn, sent you the voice.
Cedric put me on voicemail, dude. Shit. No, that's fine. He'll call back or he won't, I don't care. But...
Yeah, I like this Ivanov guy.
Dude, yeah, I know. So, we're watching UFC 274 prelims. And, it's been a good little card. Tracy Cortez, which is Brian Ortega's girl, just fought 2 fights ago, and pretty good decision win. I mean, you can definitely see she's got a lot of growth to.
Yeah, I mean, she was decent. She got hyped up, I think, a little early on.
Yeah, dude, she did her have you watched any of the fights today?
No, no.
Her little post fight. Oh yeah, that's right. You just got off work.
Yeah.
Her little post fight thing was very Brian Ortega-ish. What's up, my guy? You're live on the podcast. Oh, hey. Dude, you're on the podcast. It's me and Ryan right now.
What's up, Cedric?
Bro, we're watching 274 prelims. Are you at the Kentucky Derby?
No, we literally just left.
But you were at the Kentucky Derby?
Not Kentucky. We're the part of Maryland I'm in is very big on horse racing, so we was watching we were watching a derby at a racetrack. At a racetrack, another horse racetrack.
Word. Well, I just thought I'd have you on because, dude, we always talked about me, you, and Ryan doing a podcast together, and this is the first time he's on, and we're watching a fight, and you're not here.
I know, it's fucking sucks.
It's too bad. Isn't it sad as shit?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, dude.
Who's fighting right now?
Right now, it's Ivanov versus De Lima.
Okay.
Yeah, Ivanov looks like that Russian mobster guy.
Yeah, he's the one who got stabbed.
Yeah, he's got stab wounds in his back and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, we'll let you go. Hey, Cedric's pops.
I'll give him my pick for tonight. I think Dad says, hey, I'm doing Charles Oliveira tonight.
Ooh.
I think he's gonna go crazy tonight because he lost his belt. And I think he would rather have that belt go to nobody than to just go to Gaethje because he won tonight. I guess it's that's what happens, right? You win the fight, you win the belt. But
yeah.
I think Oliveira has something to prove tonight because he is better than Gaethje, 100%.
Word.
They'd be on the ground.
Yeah. Hey, who you got in the Rose Esparza fight?
Ooh, it was so funny, right? Because you got Rose versus Esparza for the belt when it first came up, and Esparza won, right?
Yeah, when the belt was introduced.
I think Esparza is back. I think her hands are better than Rose. I think her wrestling is better than Rose.
Man, they must got some good
I'm
weed up
going,
there.
I'm going to Esparza.
Okay, and then who you got in the Tony Chandler fight?
Easy cats. Tony. I think Chandler has
Oh, he's going all.
eat his last haw.
Well, dude, it's like the universe is flipped upside down over there. I think we're all the other way on this side.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Also, I don't know if you saw, but Cowboy's out of the fight tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. What happened?
Apparently, he got sick today. I don't know if it was because of the weight cut, because your immune system's really tore up through all that. But I don't know. This week was real hard for him. He was crying at the media day. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude.
It's like tough, dude.
Yeah. I tell you one thing, beer gives you the shit.
That Budweiser beer.
That's right, dude.
The beer gives you the shits from Big Set. But yeah, I think Esparza got it, and don't listen. I like being the outside guy.
Okay.
He always does pick the.
And I think
the odd ones.
He does.
Esparza has something in her head about excuse me. I think Rose has something in her head about Esparza as far as like, because that came when the belt was first coming out, and Esparza like dog walked her ass.
Yeah.
So,
well, it'll be interesting.
those are my picks.
We got otherwise, but we'll probably call you after the fights, like I normally do.
All right,
bro. Love you. Tell Pops I love him.
Love you, Cedric.
See you later.
All right, later, bro.
Peace.
Dude, so yeah,
He sounds like he's doing good.
yeah, dude, that's crazy about Cowboy falling off the card.
Yeah, I was a little upset.
What is this, like his first drop in his career? Maybe
That I
maybe
can remember.
another due to injury, but I've never heard of him dropping off a card due to like illness.
No.
He's like
if
the
it was
Michael
like
Jordan
way before the fight happened.
Yeah.
like an injury, like you said.
He's like the Michael Jordan of the sport, not like because he's that good, but because like he's so competitive, he doesn't want to give up a fight or like when he was fighting Alex Hernandez, he's like, all right, talk all that shit, dude. We'll see. And then he humbled him real hard.
I saw a thing. I don't know how legit it was, but he came out and said that he looked for a way out against Conor.
Oh, I did see that. I saw that on like a post. I think it was
I don't know if it was an
Ariel's
interview
thing,
or,
MMA Hour.
I'm not sure.
But I didn't hear the audio to it. But I mean, dude, he I don't know. I heard him in a post-fight thing, like an interview a little bit later with Brett Okamoto. It was before he was about to fight somebody, but he was like, "Yeah, dude, it just wasn't my day," and I knew like leading up to it, I felt okay, but like the closer it got, the more not okay I was about it.
Well, he's always been like that with fights too. Leading into fights, he's openly admitted that he's like got these emotions that overcome him all the time.
Which is wild because he's such an old goat in the sport. Like you would think like nothing would really fuck with him.
I kind of wonder if that's the same situation for tonight,
Yeah, but it's weird because it's also
profile fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're fighting Joe Lozon. No offense to Joe Lozon, but it's not like he's super intimidating. Like nothing about his pre-fight stuff would be like scare you out of the fight. And even in the fight, I would want to fight Joe Lozon because he's such a legend. Like he's been around he's like Jim Miller. Like even though they're not like world beaters, they're like it's a good test to see where you're actually at.
He's fought Jim Miller. Cowboy
exactly.
So both of them have, I think, Lozon and Cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, once you've been in it so long, like you probably run out of people other than just new people, and then you get so high up in the rankings anyway. Like Cowboy at one point, he was number 2 or number 1. Like I know he fought for the title against Dos Anjos, but he was like he wasn't number 1.
Yeah,
I think he was number 2. I think that's the highest he ever got. But dude, yeah, I mean,
it sucks. Yeah, you know me, I've always been a Cowboys fan. Cowboy fan for as long as I remember. It kind of annoys me that he pulled out, but I guess if you're that sick, like
dude. Also, it's like, dude, he's like, I think he's in his early 40s right now. Dude, take care of yourself. Dude. Yeah, like you only got a few more left from what he's talked about. Like, make them worth it, and like, I mean, not so much cherry pick, but like do the fights you want to do.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're not going to be 100% up to it, I mean, it sucks that it's the day of the fight and you pull. Like, what can you do? Like, I'm sure he probably tried to stick it out for as long as he could. Maybe he wasn't even going to be sick, but that weight cut.
You might have. You might be right about the age thing catching up with him, I think he should have retired 2 fights ago, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. I remember we were at Twin Peaks, and he was fighting Cote. Patrick Cote. No.
Yeah.
Patrick Cote, right?
Yeah, he did.
And he won, didn't he?
It was like his welterweight debut. Or
yeah,
something.
And we were like, dude, no. Yeah. Clearly, no. Like, you're so late in your career. Don't go up a weight class.
And then
like, you're going to be... Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like... And it was also like a Patrick Cote coming back fight. Mm-hmm. So you're like, we don't even know what kind of welterweight we're going to get. But it was like rumored he was doing really, really well up into this fight. Like, he had a good fight camp. And then, I mean, Cowboy did his thing. It was wild to see, like... It's crazy how some people have such longevity in the sport, and then some people like, I hate to say this about the guy, but like Aaron Pico.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Such a high prospect. And then
same with the
you'll debut and you'll go too fast.
Yeah.
Like, they could have fucked up Sugar that way, but they've really slow rolled. And then did you see what they just announced?
Is he fighting what's that guy's name?
Pedro Munoz.
Yeah, Munoz, yeah.
What a fucking fight, dude.
That was leaked through the Dana White, that picture. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, it was like he was in the war room or something like that, they call it.
Oh,
And
so they were
someone
doing
got
an
a
interview or
photo,
something?
And they had like the fight card lined up for July just in the background.
You know what's wild is he does a lot of like TMZ interviews in that room.
Yeah.
And
someone probably snuck that photo.
That's wild, man.
But yeah, it showed that Kamzat, or however you say it, they wanted to match him against Nate Diaz.
Oh, is that how that got leaked? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I saw that and I was like,
that, and then,
I thought that was just gonna be like Chael news.
The Sugar versus
Pedro. There was another really big one.
John Jones or Stipe, but that's been out for a while.
Yeah, man. And then they got Cody versus. I hate to say a nobody because I just don't know the guy and I still don't even know his name. But it was just like another guy, an unranked guy in that division.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's another thing. It's like the Cody thing. Like, we saw a guy literally skyrocket to the top, win the belt, dominating one of the best bantamweights of all time. Of all time. Still to this day, of all time. I think it was just a bad stylistic matchup for him in that fight. And I think, like, maybe Cody really studied him for a long, long time. It's also super hard. It's like dominating Tony. Like, that's a hard fight to even win. But Oliveira dominated him.
Yep.
Could have broke his arm. We don't know. I mean, he did also take a lot of time off. Like, Tony's maybe fought 2 times in the last 2 years. The last time was Gaethje. Before that was Oliveira.
He got his ass whooped by Gaethje.
Whoa, I didn't even think of that. The last 2 fights are the people fighting for the championship tonight.
I think Gaethje's pretty motivated.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think like what Cedric was saying, like Oliveira missing weight and losing the belt, he's gonna be super motivated. But I think the opposite, like him losing the belt, I do think he'll be motivated. But I think that gives a little more fire to Gaethje to be like, I'm a champion. Yep. I'm gonna prove like I made weight. You know? Yeah, and I feel like, dude, his last fight with Tony. Bro, he was on another level.
Yeah, he was picking him apart. Like,
dude, picking him apart. And then you saw at the ending, it was like Tony literally gave up on the fight, like turning away and like cowering. Not like as a coward, but like
he was just so hurt.
Yeah, he was so hurt. He looked like it reminded me of when Rory McDonald was broken from Robbie Lawler's last punch.
That was the second fight, wasn't it?
The second fight ever. Yeah, the first fight people almost don't even remember like they fought before, but like.
That's when Bobby had the split lip.
Oh, and he, dude, one of the worst injuries I've ever seen. Him and Overeem have the worst lip splits I've ever seen.
Overeem's was worse, I think.
Yeah, and that was from, Ovenstroke? Like, got him on I think one of the last punches or something.
Yeah, you might be right.
Dude, like, can you imagine being the whole fight and you're, like, cut free, like, you look fine, and then just, like, whew. And then if you saw, like, 2 days after that, he was talking to Ariel. I think it was Ariel. It might have been, like, a Brett interview. His face looked fine.
Yeah.
The stitches and everything, like, perfectly lined up. Same thing with...
all that horse meat he eats.
Dude, it's got to be. It's got to be, dude. And then you see... Dude, there's so much fight news, but, like, you hear, like, Kamaru calling out Canelo, and Canelo's just like, dude, bring it on.
I can't stand that when... They're trying to cross,
this is like what it is. You got fucking what the fuck is their manager's name?
Who?
Ali Alabaziz or something. He's like the manager for so many fights. All the people you don't like.
Yeah.
The 2 managers I can't stand is him and Cejudo's manager, Captain America or whatever his name is.
I don't even remember his name.
I cannot stand them because they're in everybody's fucking thing.
Yeah.
Did you watch the AJ Mckee versus Pitbull too?
I missed that one too. Dude. See, I was trying to tune in last night for the Bellator for the Ryan Bader and
fuck! I didn't even pay attention to that.
And I went to go watch it and it just ended. I was like, fuck.
Dude, who won?
Ryan Bader.
Really?
He just wrestled him the whole time.
Where that makes sense. That's definitely his game, dude. But
and
the
then,
AJ
Douglas Lima.
Douglas Lima, yeah,
he won.
Douglas or Diego?
Or is it Diego? I don't know.
Douglas is like the guy.
Yeah, there's that one.
Diego's his younger brother. That
I think
looks
it was Douglas.
different. Okay, that's
Wait, no.
dope.
No, I'm sorry. It was Lorenz Larkin. I don't know why the hell I got that confused. Lorenz Larkin fought last night. Remember him?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was.
He always had that like Demolition Man, like slanted, like square cut fro thing, and he had like a weird mohawk, like jagged in the back. Yeah. But I always liked him. It was weird that it didn't work out better. And wow, he's about to. Ooh.
Yeah, he grabbed the fence there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he dominated that guy, I guess.
He's so good. He reminds me of like a Fitch or like a Josh Koscheck a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe.
I can see that, yeah.
But, you know, like obviously evolved since then. But yeah, dude, it's wild to see. I called the AJ Pitbull 2 fight for AJ. Like, Pitbull really looked like he was just defending the entire time. He got like a really good shot off on round 2, I think, but AJ took him down twice in the fight.
Yeah.
And I felt was like getting the better of the strikes. Like, it looked like AJ was picking his shots cleaner, but when Pitbull would land, it did look more effective, but it never looked like
that's what I saw in
either
all the
way
comments that people were saying on when they posted that he won. I was, everyone's saying that, that
I think if you were to call it like a percentage, like out of 100%, who got more percentage, it would be like AJ got like 60 to 65% of the fight won, and then it would be like 35, 40 the other way.
I hate
but
when fights go like that.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, AJ was the champion, and it's like typically, and I know this is like fucking like the terminology over the last 20 years of the sport, but like to beat the champion, you have to really beat that champion.
Yeah.
And I even called AJ to win it. So I don't even see Pitbull beating if no
close,
belt was on the line and if the belt was just vacant and was just up, I still had AJ winning that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
If it's close, it's got to go to the champ. Like, especially if you said he was more,
It just seemed like he was cleaner. He just seems. This seems like a passing of the guard trilogy type fight. Like AJ's just got the more updated techniques, cleaner, more efficient. You can tell. Like, of course, he's still young in the game, so he's still kind of got that like I need to calm down a little bit in certain parts.
Yeah,
like he'll get a little too excited and he'll burn a little too much energy, but it's never to the point where he's completely gassed and he's just like struggling to make it.
Ivanov won.
Yeah, Ivanov won by decision. I mean, yeah, we're barely watching the fight, but yeah. Okay.
There was a couple good exchanges in there.
Brandon Roybal. Who is he fighting? Third shortest average fight time in the UFC.
He looks familiar. I think I have seen him fight.
Dude, he's super good. He fought
guy looks like
Matt Schnell.
Okay.
He's a really good wrestler from what I remember, but Brandon Royval fought Figueroa, Brennan Moreno. Like, I think he fought Brennan Moreno once on Brennan Moreno's run up to the belt. But, dude, I mean, a killer fight. Yeah. But who do you have in the Michael Chandler-Tony fight? I think we're kind of on the same boat, the three picks, but...
I think Chandler will... I think he'll beat him. I don't know how yet. I haven't played it out in my mind,
Yeah.
But I think Chandler's going to...
I just think you're going to see, like, right off rip, a speed difference. The only thing that
Tony,
think...
he leaves his head, like, wide open all the time.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see, like, a speed difference for Chandler, but... right off, maybe the first 3 minutes to maybe even the entire first round, Tony's going to be so awkward that, like, Chandler's going to be a little hesitant. And, like, he might throw, like, a 1-2 or something with a leg kick, but he's not going to put everything together, I think, until, like, mid-second and on.
Yeah, Tony already came out and said he's going to be throwing elbows, everything.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see.
He thinks Chandler doesn't like to be cut. So.
Yeah. It's true, dude. Like... Yeah. I mean, who fucking likes to be cut?
Yeah, no.
I just got cut for my first time, like, real legit cut, like, training. I was fucking framing up, and I put my knee up a little too quick, and I ducked my head, and jiu-jitsu, I was, like, framing, but, yeah, I kneed myself in the eyebrow. Fucking sliced it, blood was everywhere.
I would have just lied and been like, yeah, I was sparring really hard.
Yeah, dude, I don't care.
I need
like
myself.
Dude, I'm the most clumsiest person for me. Like, I hurt me all the time. I'm not good for me. But dude, I really feel like he's gonna out cardio him. But when you really try to sit down and think about like how Tony can beat Chandler, I don't see Tony knocking out Chandler. I don't see him subbing Chandler.
I think he could sub him possibly if you got him.
I don't see that. He's too small. He's too short. I feel like, dude, really.
If he took his back, maybe, but
I don't see that happening. Dude.
I don't see that happening at all.
Because, well, fucking,
he's got a decent ground.
Oliveira had his back and subbed him, I guess, or did he knock him out? Oliveira knocked out Chandler or TKO'd him. But yeah, I mean, Oliveira had his back in the first round for a good little minute. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I really see it Chandler's way. Like, I just feel like Chandler has more ways to win. He's like more excited, and I feel like, did you hear what? Well, he was tapping super early.
Yeah. Did
you see what fucking Tony was saying in the media day thing about Dana?
Oh yeah, talking about because he's Mexican or something like that.
Yeah, he thinks he's been like not segregated, but discriminated against because of his race.
Special treatment, like some of the other.
He also feels like Dana White's like a drug dealer, like with their money and stuff. He's like, Dana White like pimps us out. Like, you know, he called him the drug dealer, but it's like, I get both sides. Like, I do obviously feel like fighters deserve way more money, but Dana White is running it like a business, and like, he is the UFC. He is not Tony Ferguson or Chandler or Connor. So he's got to get the most money for himself. So that's how he's trying to run it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fair. It doesn't feel good, but it is what it is. Like,
I get it for both sides too, but you know, these fighters, they sign a contract knowing what they're getting. If you don't like it, you shouldn't, you know, in my opinion, you shouldn't sign it.
You should get a better lawyer or like a better management team. Like, I know, like, no matter what, when you first begin fighting, unless you're already a big name from another like organization, it's gonna be fucking tough to get money. Like, Sugar just said, like, he got in trouble for talking about it, but like, he wasn't gonna fight anybody, not until they started paying him. Patty is the same way. Apparently, Patty can make a lot more money fighting for like Cage Warriors in the UK because he could sell out stadiums and he'd get a cut of that.
Yeah.
So that's why he's not in any rush to fight like big names now, because he's not making any money, nowhere near what he was making over there.
He's a pretty good draw though.
He's a really good draw. The thing is, you have to really go slow with him. He's got a lot to learn, and you can see that.
If they put him against anyone somewhat even close to ranked, I think.
Yeah, like, imagine putting him, and everybody's going to be like, yo, put him against, like, Max or somebody. Imagine that. Oh, God. He'd get his fucking ass whooped. And I'm a big Patty fan. I like Patty. Yeah. I like him for his personality more than his fighting style, but, like...
Yeah, I like what he said about if he ever got Connor money, that nobody would go hungry from his hometown.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, he's so, like, I watch, like, he has a YouTube channel, and he, like, goes pretty wild on that, and... Dude, he's always about the people, bro. He's always about taking care of the people around him, and like, he's so different. Like, he's like, I don't give a shit about abs.
Yeah,
I'm hungry, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get fat, but I'm gonna get skinny.
Everyone's giving him shit about it, you know.
Yeah. Who you got in the co-main, bro?
I think Rose is gonna dominate.
I think it's gonna be interesting if it goes to the ground, which I feel like Carla can definitely do.
Yeah, I think it'll go to the ground at some point.
Yeah,
maybe not.
But
I mean, if she was smart, she would try and do it early.
Yeah.
But
I feel like Rose has got to be prepared for that. They fought, 8 years ago or something like that when the strawweight was, like, introduced.
Yeah.
But I feel like Rose, in that time frame, in that progression, she's just skyrocketed in comparison to Carla. Like, what has Carla added? She wrestled then. Mm-hmm. She wrestles now. She hasn't really changed her game up much. I feel like before Rose was like jiu-jitsu and like striking, but now her striking is literally the best in the division.
Yeah.
And she still has jiu-jitsu. Like, I feel like just those things have leveled up, and like, yeah, Carla's gotten better at wrestling too, but I just feel like the progression of what she's gotten better at, Rose is able to pick her shots like a Connor, you know, or like people like a Connor or Izzy, or like, I feel like she's way calmer with everything, and she's like she's really, really sharpened her mental edge.
Yeah. I agree with that. She like you said, chooses her shots more, and she's not just like brawling.
Yeah,
she's smart with it.
I really like who she's become. Like I really like, and like even in this fight, I feel like is the best I've ever seen her before a fight. She's just like so open to her mindset of like anything could happen, and I'm just.
Whoa! Do you see that?
Yeah, that was weird. They just did a Brandon Royval. Like they're trying to do a tail of the tape, and it was Charles Oliveira with the belt, but it said Brandon Royval. They're like all messing up tonight.
Damn! Look at Bruce Buffer's
I know Bruce is stunting on him.
What is that?
Gold flake on it or something. But yeah, dude, I got Rose in that fight as well. I feel like she has more ways to win, as I did with Chandler, but I wouldn't see it being absolutely crazy if Esparza's game plan is to just wrestle her out of the title. Because that's like her absolute number one way to win. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, I don't think she's going to outstrike Rose. And worst case scenario, I think Rose might get in a situation where she has a submission locked in or something and then gets dumped real hard. Like, that would be the only other situation might happen. But I think she's learned from that. Like, let go of something when you start to feel the body going up. Like, I mean, you could get spiked on your head and really be different.
That's not Oliveira.
Yeah, no.
That dude's skinny.
Yeah, dude. But to 125, it's wild that some people can be like almost 6 foot, 5'9", 5'10", 5'12".
5'12".
5'12". You know what I'm saying? But they'll be like 125. I'm like, dude, that's the tiniest person ever. It's wild. Is this a new ref?
Looks like it.
Never seen this guy before. He didn't even get a name tag. Wow. They didn't even give him an introduction. And this guy in the black shirt.
Maybe one of the refs pulled out like Cowboy.
Yeah, dude.
They ate at the same restaurant.
It's going to be a bomb-ass fight, bro. Brandon Royvo versus Matt Schnell. Ooh, Matt Schnell got hands, dude. So does Roybal, though.
They said Royval's like at the shortest.
Yeah, third shortest fight time in the division. Or is it in the UFC?
I think it was division.
Might be the division. Anyway, so moving on to the main event, the most controversial news of the week, and
that weigh-in.
Dude, the weigh-in, bro. Like, did you see Oliveira discuss it afterwards? He said
he made weight the day before.
Yes.
And didn't intake any type of liquids, anything.
And then he said they weighed in without his shorts, which I saw the entire tape. So he weighs in with his shorts. It's 155.5. And then he has an hour time frame to make weight. He comes back, takes the shorts off. He's 155.5 again.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand.
So it's like, dude. Or no, actually, no, it was 156, I think is what he initially weighed in at. Then he got down to 155.5. Damn, Schnell just clean overhand right. But, might be out, dude. No. All these people keep going for leg locks, and leg locks definitely work, but you gotta be aware of your body position. Like, if they get the knee line clean out, they can just leave their ankle behind because their knee line is clean, like it's all the way through, and they can just start to take your back or ground and pound, and you're stuck there. You think you're cleaning on an ankle real well, but you're not. And like some of this, like, dude, I definitely believe in jiu-jitsu, but some of these techniques, like that calf crusher trying to come up, like, you just have to be super aware and prepared. Look, and then he just got almost mounted into a guillotine. All right, but he's getting out. But it's turning into Anaconda?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody got out. Yeah. Dude, well, fucking scrappy. Ooh, and he got right back at.
Oh, that's deep.
He got him in. He tapped him! Damn. Holy shit.
What a turn of events.
Dude, he was stuck with a head or arm in guillotine. He was stuck in it. And then scrambled and got fucking Matt Schnell.
Did you see how deep that was when his hand popped through? I'm like, dude, that's deep.
He put the blade of his fucking arm against his neck, dude. Just super clean the way
he tapped with both hands. He was like,
dude, he's like super clean. That was a good fight. I would love to see that fight again, though.
Yeah,
that's a good scrappy fight. Well, Brandon Royval won that by sub in like 2 minutes, probably adding to the
after he got dropped.
Yeah, dude. And yeah, he got dropped clean. He wasn't like out, but he did get dropped
he got
sure.
Stunned for sure.
It's wild. But in the main event, yeah, dude, I got Oliveira in, dude. I know, like,
you got Oliveira?
I mean,
I was gonna say I got Oliveira.
But as far as Oliveira goes, like, that sucks. He lost the weigh-in battle. Like, that sucks. See,
back to that too. I heard that they were told that the scale was 0.8 pounds light. So he would have had to lose another pound, 1.2 pounds.
I wonder what the rule is on that. Are you not allowed to pre-check your weight on that exact scale beforehand?
Yeah, I don't understand how they can get away with that. It being 0.8 pounds light. Like, fix the fucking scale.
Also, you know, when they come in and check in at the week of, like, when they grab their, like, UFC bag for the week, they weigh in on a digital scale to give them a heads up of, like, hey, this is how far I am away.
Yeah, like checkups. They check up on them and stuff.
So why don't they use those digital scales to weigh them in?
That's true.
Like, why have we always done the, like, I don't even know what those are called, like the old medical weigh-in scales, like the tapping across. Like, why is that the thing? Don't you think digitally, if it was calibrated every single time they set it up, that it would be more accurate? I mean, like, it literally can't be inaccurate the other way, as long as the weights are right.
Set like a 100-pound weight on it. There you go.
Yeah.
Calibrated to 100 pounds or whatever you got to do.
Yeah. It's weird. I've never understood why, like, if technology is always moving forward, like, why we haven't moved certain things forward. Yeah. But, like, yeah, dude, I thought he really was going to be okay. Even with an hour to lose half a pound. I know that half a pound is going to be, like, fucking crazy to get off because you're already so depleted. But,
didn't he used to have weight problems in the past?
Yeah, he's missed weight, I think, like 4 or 5 other times.
Maybe that's why they stripped him so fast of the belt.
Well, I think that's a rule now. Like, if you don't make the championship weight, you get stripped. I think the same rule should apply whenever you're fighting and you commit a DQ-able thing. So, like, if you need somebody, like the Aljamain thing, if Peter Yan need him and it becomes like a DQ, I think the belt is vacant, not that anybody won the fight. Like, you lost via DQ, but you didn't win the belt via DQ. I don't think you should be able to win a belt.
Yeah, because he didn't win the fight. He just DQ'd. So
I think it should be now vacant and maybe a promise to a rematch. Yeah, that should be the rule because you got taken.
Because and then the second fight, like, I don't know what Yan was doing.
Dude, I know. Aljamain kind of, like, dominated that fight. Yeah. Like, more than kind of, it definitely was a domination.
I can't stand Aljamain.
I can't either, but, like, dude, I called Cedric, and we talked afterwards, and I was like, dude, I hate to say it, but, like, Aljamain had that fight the whole time.
He came with a good game plan, and
dude, and
Yan
executed.
Wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah. I think Yan thought it was going to go exactly the same as the first one and didn't prepare any different because it worked so efficiently. But yeah, he's pissed and walked off. I don't even know what he said. We have the volume off, but yeah, dude, I have Gaethje in the main event. Obviously, Oliveira has, like, more ways to win than Gaethje, but I just feel like if Gaethje comes in like he did against Tony, I feel like he's on another level right now, and I feel like that level is at Oliveira's level or maybe just a hair higher than that. Like, yeah,
I can agree.
It's going to be a crazy fight, and I'm so excited to watch it.
I think Oliveira's going to try to take his back real quick somehow, But we'll see.
Yeah, the issue is, like, Gaethje has such good fight IQ, and he has such good takedown defense that it's going to be interesting if he's going to be able to be taken down or get his back taken. But Oliveira is on another level when it comes to the ground game. It's crazy.
He just finds sneaky ways to get to your back. It's crazy.
He's so much like Tony, and that was wild to see him so effectively dominate Tony.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Tony tried everything, but it just wasn't working.
Dude, it was like he was rolling. It was like a white belt rolling with a black belt. It was like you think you're doing something, but you're not doing much at all.
I wish she would grow her hair back.
Dude, what a fucking... Dude, she went in... Rose just went in and completely dominated Joanna. Like, nobody ever did that, dude. God, I love Rose.
What's that? Zhang Weili?
Zhang Weili head KO and won. And then what was the other one?
Decision, I think.
Was that a decision?
The second fight? between them two?
Yeah, that might. Decision. No, the second fight was a head knockout. It was the first fight. No, you're right.
Yeah, she won the belt from her. From the first fight.
That's right. Yeah, dude, it's been a wild thing. So Thor Rose is tied second most in UFC strawweight with wins.
9
behind.
Wins.
Well, she's tied with Carla Esparza and Tisha Torres, which Tisha just won, so she's got 9. Tonight, she can either be the number 1 or be number 2, I guess. Tied still.
Yeah.
It is wild. They have such a good camp. Like, if Gaethje wins tonight, that's 3 champions in the same camp. It's Kamaru, Rose, and Gaethje all in the same, and he doesn't really add anybody else in.
Yeah.
He's like such a one-on-one coach.
Yeah.
Like, God, dude, what a fucking camp.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
42 takedowns and 109 ground strikes. Second highest in UFC strawweight history. Who's better than that, though? Strawweight? What is it, Zhe Wei Li?
I don't know.
I don't know who's about. Maybe Tisha?
Maybe she does like to take people down.
Dude, her and Tisha, like, I think they fought before. I don't know why I don't remember that fight, but.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, we can get out of here. I just want to get your picks before
the
card tonight, dude. It's going to be cool.
I'll have to join again for, be a little more prepared. I work my ass off all day, so I'm kind of tired.
Dude, we'll do like a fucking... We'll do a Lawton Street Fight Club or something with you. Like, we'll watch a pay-per-view next time. But,
yeah, we'll have to definitely do that.
What a fucking card tonight's going to be. Like, I know this comes out Monday, but whatever. Y'all know the results and how accurate we were. But those were our picks, and you heard Cedric's picks exactly the opposite of us. Like,
most of the time, I'm pretty wrong with my picks, but, I try.
I feel like I'm pretty spot on.
I'm more like who I want to win, and I even like let that outweigh of skill set of the other person.
I think this is how we call it. Like, I think I call it pretty close to what is realistic. You call it like how you feel, and then Cedric will call it anti whatever we pick.
She just picks whatever everyone else doesn't pick.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. But we're gonna get out of here. We love you. Thank you guys so much for listening. I have an announcement on the Thursday podcast that we'll tell everyone about, but I'll wait till Hilton's on to do that. So thank you guys so much for all your support. We love you guys. We're getting out of here. All right, bye.
Peace.
Yeah.